Plaintiffs David McDaniel and his wife Suzanne say ever since they got together, the defendant, David's ex-wife, has been trying to sabotage their relationship. Suzanne claims the defendant lost custody of her children after she went to jail for domestic violence against David, and they're suing her today for child expenses. Defendant Jennifer McDaniel admits that she was arrested one time for domestic violence, but says David has been to jail 3 times for the same crime. Jennifer insists the plaintiffs are suing her for more than she owes.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, I'm currently married to David, and
Okay.
this is what we refer to as baby mama. She has always been extremely jealous of me. She wants to look like me. She wants to act like me. She basically wants my life. She even went so far as to sending a box of lingerie to a townhouse that David and I shared before we were married, wanting him to believe that I was cheating on him. Eventually, the shenanigans worked, and we broke up, and that's how we got the youngest child. Jennifer has had a long history of anger management issues, violent tendencies. In 2010, she got drunk, and she did domestic violence on David. She ended up going to jail and lost custody of her 2 children.
How long were you all together?
Her and I?
Yes.
1 year. We were married for a year.
You tell me about your relationship with the defendant.
Pretty much what my wife is saying is correct. We have a long history, and she's seems to be pretty jealous of the relationship. I believe.
Why did you all break up? You and
No,
Domestic violence.
No, it was not.
He acts like he's the only one that's ever been to jail. He's been to jail 3 times. I have copies of
For
2
what?
of them.
Domestic
violence, yes.
Is that true?
Yes, that was true. Prior.
Did you tell
About
your
10
wife
years ago.
that?
Oh yeah,
I knew about it.
that was 10 years ago.
And how many times she go to jail for
1,
domestic
and I
violence?
took 52 weeks of anger management, and it helped me, and I've been better ever since.
No,
Did
it has
you
not
take
helped.
Yes,
any
sir.
anger management?
Yes.
Twice.
How many did you take?
Twice.
Same thing, 52.
For
Twice?
But he's
so
done it
you've
twice.
taken 104.
No, I have not done it twice. I've only done it once, Your Honor.
He's done it
She's
twice.
lying. She is not. There's not the
Well, if
truth.
it's 3 times, it's 150.
No.
He
No, he
That
was
is not the
arrested
truth.
3 times, but only 2 times did he have to do the anger management.
Okay, he was
No,
convicted
I was
twice.
No, I was not, Your Honor. I was not convicted twice.
Okay, you were never convicted?
I was one time. I was. Yes, I did plead guilty.
Okay, and the second
One time. That was the only
And
time.
the second time they dropped the charge?
There was no second time.
I have proof of 2 with me.
Okay, and he said it's only been 1. So we can get some of these lies out the way real quick. It's going to be a shorter case than I thought. If I find me a liar. So that's what I'm hearing. The problem was violence.
Yes,
in the
it was a very
relationship.
toxic relationship.
All right.
On both sides. Well, that's 1, but that's not from.
You said you had 2.
I thought I did have 2, but I have 1.
He said it's only been 1.
But no,
That's
this
why
is,
you
this
only
is the
have
one that
1.
he's not claiming.
Pardon me?
This is the one that he's not claiming.
What month and year did you plead?
I believe that was in 2010.
All right.
Oh, no. That wasn't. My son was.
5 months.
My son was like 5 months old. So
Yeah.
I mean, that was 13 years ago. So
Yeah.
Okay, 2004.
yeah, 2000.
Yeah, and that's
What do
one
you
I
have
I don't
there?
have
What
that.
do you have there?
One from previously before me where he.
What year?
Before you.
What
Yeah.
year?
I'm just proving your character.
03.
No, we were talking about you, man.
No, I was
He
saying.
only has 1 against you?
No, he did got arrested in Nevada too, but he.
Twice for you.
Yes.
All right, and 1.
that's just a previous one showing you that he's had it.
No, what about the ones he did to you? Where are those? He denies it.
Okay.
And you keep saying it.
Okay.
And the only one you do give me is one involving someone else.
Okay.
Doesn't even involve you.
Okay.
So you have nothing involving you?
Not with me, no.
So your credibility is hurt already. Let's get to the child expenses, sir. Why are you suing her regarding that?
We have 50-50 custody court ordered, and the last 5 years she hasn't been paying for the kids. I mean, we both in the court order we're both responsible for 50%. Basically, she takes a week.
50% of
50%
child
of
expenses?
Child expenses, correct, Your Honor. She has them for 1 week. She takes care of them that week. I have 1 week. I take care of them that week. when it comes to sports, and this is the stuff I'm suing for, the sports and the medical bills, the co-pays, stuff like that is where the half comes in. Where
You have the court order,
yes,
and this goes back to when? How far?
2011.
And when is the last time you believe she met her obligation in full?
To pay,
Yes.
she has never met the obligation
Since
2000.
2011?
Since 2000, yes.
And why haven't you gone to the local court who signed this order?
Because I had to get all my receipts, all my proof, and she
Took you
had
6
income.
years?
She didn't
Well,
have.
she hasn't had a steady job.
She didn't
Your
have a
Honor.
steady job. This is the first time she's actually had a job longer than 3 to
But
6
that's
months.
how you get arrearages too. Just because you don't have a job doesn't mean.
Well, she also
you
I
don't
have
owe.
emails stating that she promises to pay, and she would, she never
And I did make a payment in November, and I told
$45.
That promises
$45.
back to when, sir?
promises back from
2012
2000.
All right.
to current.
So if we go to 2012, how many payments has she made since 2012?
One, Your Honor, in the amount of $45.
You don't know. He might be getting the money and spending it behind
No,
your back.
no, Your
You're talking to him.
No.
It's their kids. What?
No, she made a couple payments, like a $45 payment, which I do have. I have the payments of
$45?
Yeah,
Yes.
Since
45.
2012?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this true, ma'am?
Well, considering that the expenses that they're giving me from 2012 did not come up until September, November, and December 16th, how am I supposed to pay for stuff that I didn't know?
Okay, you never knew prior to 2016 that your children were incurring expenses?
You can look at the expense report on Family Wizard, and it shows every day and time that they created the expenses.
So you do know the expenses.
Since November, and
Of 16?
some September stuff too.
So never before 2016.
There might be a
since
few.
2000
I agree that I do owe some. There's 700.
No. You just told me you didn't know until
Right.
2016.
But I'm just
so my question is, you didn't know how much you owed
all
until
of them.
2016
Not for all of
from 2012. That's what you said.
Yes.
Now you're changing it to what?
No, what I'm saying is that because these weren't uploaded until
Right.
November
till
20
2016.
yes, 17
Good enough.
one day
That's
on
what she
December,
said. You heard her.
On
She
December
said she
19th,
didn't know. Quiet.
20
She said she didn't know until 2016. But she does know 2016. But you've put her in the hole if you waited until 2016.
I didn't, Your Honor.
Do you have evidence that you told her earlier than 2016?
Yes.
Let's see that evidence. Between 2012 and 2016,
Hold on a second.
if you show me something, notice between 2012
Email.
2016. This is
There's
what?
emails. There's emails right there.
February of 13. The boys need to see an orthodontist. From Jennifer. Spring soccer. I also wanted to let you know I think I can help contribute to the fees this season for the boys. She must have known the fees to be able to say she could help contribute. That's in 2013. 2014. I'm okay with Shay playing football next season. However, I have the sheet. And we have till May to sign up with the $200 pricing. Then you're going to mention another $100. So here's
On that
another
one, I
from
met them at the pizza
2014.
place.
You say you didn't know until then. Perjury, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I consider this all for the non-deadbeat dads out there. This is a win for dads that actually pay for their stuff, and sometimes there's deadbeat moms.
I'm not a deadbeat mom.